What's going on, guys? My name is Chris. Welcome to another Pokemon Showdown video. I'm actually on the left side this time. I had a bit of a problem pulling up the recording, so I'm having to record it a different way, but nonetheless I'm on the left side now. You'll see the video moves a little bit slower than it usually does. I wasn't able to get into the settings to change it up to fast slow, so I made the video a little bit longer in Sony Vegas and made a little bit of a slowdown. So anyway, I'm getting behind on my narration. My Politoed got the red card out, I believe, and went into my Gastrodon, and I toxied him. He looked like he was just gonna be my suicide lead, so I went into my Jolteon and set up a sub, and he got up 3 sets of spikes and a stealth rock, but he also died and left me behind a sub, which is nice. So he got me out of my sub with his Rotom. And I guess he figured I would switch out because it was no longer behind a sub, but I kind of banked on him to do that. So I set up another sub, and he's going to surf me. And since he outspeeds me, you know for damn sure he's scarfed. So keeping that information in mind, I switch out to my my Gastrodon, and he's gonna go for the surf again as soon as these hazards take effect. Yeah, there we go. And he increases my special attack by 1.5. Not that big of a deal, honestly. I hit him with the Toxic on the switch on his Rotom. I probably should have just went for an attack. The only thing I would have is a water attack, so I wouldn't do a whole lot of damage because I have Earth Power, but he has Levitate. So I go into my Spiritomb. He Will-O-Wisps me. Not a big deal, but I was thinking about getting some boost set up on my Spiritomb because, as you saw last video, he's a Calm Minding Dark Pulse special attacker Spiritomb with max defense. So I go for a Dark Pulse, and he's got the Scissor coming in. I figure, yeah, the Spiritomb's pretty much toast. So I let him take out my Spiritomb with the U-turn. It's gonna give me switch initiative, which is good because he's gonna have to pick his first. He goes into his Gengar. I go into my Jolteon. This time I decide not to bother with the sub. I just go straight for the Thunder, which is 100% accurate in the rain. Almost kills him, and it's a good thing I did because he went for a sub right there. So if he got behind a sub, it would have been a world of hurt with the Gengar. So I switched it up to go to my Hidden Power Ice just in case he wanted to switch out. It doesn't really matter either way. I think a Thunder would have hit stuff, aside from the Dragon, would have hit stuff stronger on the switch anyway, so I probably should have just went for a Thunder. I go out to my Machamp. He switches out, and I go for a sub, which in hindsight was kind of a waste of HP because he's going to take out my sub next turn, and my leftovers aren't going to recover as much as I did. I should have just punched whatever he switched in, and would have done the trick even better. So I go for a Dynamic Punch. Crit didn't matter. It would have taken a lot more health from that thing. He goes into his Latios. I don't think the recovered HP from not doing the sub would have mattered with the Side Shock. It's super effective, and he's scarfed. Plus, he has that's not the important point. The important point is that he has a lot of special attacks. So I know he's gonna switch out. He knows what I'm gonna do. So I predict him to switch out, go for Earthquake, almost take out the Scissor. Very, very close. Would have been nice if it took it out. But his U-turn hits me like a fucking tank, so I'm assuming he's banded. Because I don't think it usually hits a Politoed that hard. Politoed's not the most defensive thing in the world. Plus mine is specs, so it's not really set for defense, but still that hit like a tank. So basically I'm hanging on with my Gastrodon here. He goes for a Side Shock, almost kills me. And my recovery is, plus leftovers are healing just enough to make up for this. If he would have got a crit, I would have been in some bad shit. So he switches out to a Scizor. I recover again, get up to full. Hits me for a U-turn, huge damage, and I'm predicting him to attack, so I recover again. On this turn, I figure I might as well just go for an attack. If I take out his Latios, great. If not, whatever. He switches out to his Scissor, and this probably saved me the game right here. I take out his Scissor on the switch, which was very, very, very good for me. He goes into his Terrakion. I don't know what it is. He actually puts up a sub, so I'm just going for Earth Powers, which are super effective. He sees that the game is up at this point. He knows he's got a boost, so he goes for a Swords Dance, which is terrifying. I almost take him out with the Earth Power, and I know he's fucked at this point because I get a what am I trying to say? Keep forgetting a Mamoswine. I got a Mamoswine. This Mamoswine is choice banded, which means my Ice Shards are going to be doing a lot of health, a lot of damage. So I hit his Terrakion, take him out, and the last thing he has is a Dragon, Latios, who is very weak to my Ice Shard, and I take him out. So it was a pretty good game. The player was actually quite a good player, I think. So turned out to be a pretty exciting game. A couple misplays here or there, and it could have gone his way. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.